I'm one.
Oh, Hot Tub Howls are here. We're Mexby Martins. Hi, Achilles. Got a full house tonight with had some social distancing drink. Just a few beers tonight, this afternoon. Is everybody safe? Well? Well, the Hot Tub Howlers. We have tonight. We shall not be having, and I must admit, we will not be having, and I'm saddened myself, the film Dingbats round, because I just have not had the time to draw some rubbish pictures. So, who else is with us tonight? Don't think the Squirrels are playing because they're still at our house and not left yet. And I'll start walking on. But we have got a full normal quiz tonight, and the losers round has been chosen by the Red and White Quizzards. Not normally the losers by any stretch, but you know, this week, losers. So this tonight's quiz is 58 points. Standard affairs, although got a little bit of a replacement for the Dingbats round. And also, I know a lot of people a bit Marmite, a little bit Marmite, a little bit Marmite, the club sing around, and I'm not worried about doing it again. I'm not going to rush to do it again, but I will do it again. So tonight, guys, I am just doing this on one laptop. I normally have a 2 laptop setup, one with the questions and one with the camera, so I can see myself. And I realised that was a little bit, you know, a little bit unnecessary, hopefully, and find myself looking above the camera. So hopefully, this way I'll be looking at the camera a bit more, because you know that's what everybody needs. So, the Butterworths on tonight. Is anybody from DFS on site? Taylor's on. Hi, Lauren. Girls, you want to say hello to Lauren? Girls, you want to say hello to Lauren? Yeah. Hi, Lauren. Hi. What are you doing? You get it TikTok or Copyright? I've seen that one. No, not started any questions yet. I done a bit of free advertising. I'm not going to say any words because I don't know if I say something like butter was thrown.
Why are you doing that? Oh my God, what's going on?
So tonight, guys. So tonight, guys, if you want to text your score in, or WhatsApp me, or Facebook message me, so there's no 41, I've got 42 debacle, then please feel free to do that. I know it's getting a little bit tetchy, Nicola. We can see you. Well, yeah, love that. Thank you. Oh, love that, girls. Thank you. So, if Skills are playing, we're definitely going to get the worst score because we're going to be walking on for the next 20 minutes. I'm going to miss the first 4 rounds, I'm guessing. Ah. Da-da-da. You might like the first question, Ian. I know, I saw it on the thingy. See if I'm clear and get this first question right. I'm just going to do the first question. Which football team, often known as dirty and synonymous with a phrase that represents financial mismanagement in football, won promotion to the Premier League last night? Which well-hated football team, often known as dirty and synonymous with a phrase that represents financial mismanagement in football, won promotion to the Premier League last night, and today got crowned as champions? Easy one, that one, guys. You guys on? Ready? All right. Red and white quizzes night, Skivos. No. It would seem that we're all blades here for some reason. 99%. Mark, Uncle Mark, have you read your text? I've texted you. See you later, dudes. AC Lighting, best lighting firm, local med manufacturer. Hey guys, dudes and guys. So we've had a lovely afternoon with our mates. It's been quite good. Coincidentally, the new settee delivered by DFS. Quite good. Trevor's doing Leeds. I know Trevor had a moment last night of Trevor crying last night. Yeah. Oh. I might have let me down with that one.
You've got to ask me if that's your actual first question.
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's a genuine question.
Right, so I did have a message for young Ollie, but I'll save it for next week. Assuming he's finally got some kind of internet by then.
I'll leave this door open so I can't hear. Is it not to be fair?
Trevor's got his MOT due. I don't know what that's all about. Let me just shut the doors. Right, guys, so question number 1 was, let's repeat this, and we are off and running. Yeah, a little bit hectic tonight, but, you know, we're off and running. So question 1, which football team known as dirty and synonymous with a phrase that represents financial mismanagement in football, won promotion to the Premier League last night? Question number 2. Multiple choice, this one. Scientists in the UK said they had developed a template for a coronavirus. Why is it going wrong? I'm saying it now. Question number 2. Multiple choice. Scientists in the UK said they had developed a template for a coronavirus treatment using antibodies from the blood of which animal? Is it a bat, a llama, or a pangolin? So it's a multiple choice question. Scientists in the UK said they had developed a template for a coronavirus treatment using antibodies from the blood of which animal? Is it a bat, a llama, or a pangolin? Now, question number 3. In her own words, which chicken run star was plucked, stuffed, and roasted this week? So, question number 3. In her own words, which chicken run star was plucked, stuffed, and roasted this week? Question number 3 still. Repeating question number 3. In her own words, which chicken run star was plucked, stuffed, and roasted this week? Question number 4. Which of the 3 piers in Blackpool had a fire this week, destroying the waltzer ride, which me and Gracie was riding on Monday? Was it the north, the central, or the south? Right, go on. Start concentrating on. So, repeating question number 4. Which of the 3 piers in Blackpool had a fire this week, destroying the waltzer ride? Was it the north, the central, or the south? Myself and Gracie was riding this ride on Monday evening. Ooh. And question number 5. Jack Charlton passed away this week, aged 85. But how old was he when he made his England debut? I'll give you a window of 1. So say if you say 18, 17 and 19 will count as a point. So a window of 1 year. Jack Charlton passed away this week, aged 85. But how old was he when he made his England debut? And I'll give you a window of 1 year. So if you say 13, 12, 13 and 14 will count as a correct answer. Now, does anybody want any answers? Any questions repeating? Well, guys, no one wants a question repeating. So, question number 1. Question number 1, current affairs. Which football team, often known as dirty and synonymous with a phrase that represents financial mismanagement in football, won promotion to the Premier League last night? Now, the answer is Dirty Leeds United. And apparently, it's a phrase common in football now, is doing a Leeds, which is essentially when you spend more money than you've got. Question number 2, multiple choice question. Scientists in the UK said they had developed a template for a coronavirus treatment using antibodies from a blood in which animal? Was it the bat, the llama, or the pangolin? And the answer is llama. Don't know why. Don't really know. Not a scientist. But the llama. Question number 3. In her own words, which Chicken Run star was plucked, stuffed, and roasted this week? It was Julia Sawalala. She played the Ginger the Chicken in the 2000 original, and she said she'd been officially plucked, stuffed, and roasted after being told the role was to be recast because her voice was too old. Question number 4. Which of the 3 piers in Blackpool had a fire this week, destroying the Waltzer ride? Was it the north, the central, or the south? Like I said, me and Gracie were on this Waltzer literally on Monday. It was the central pier. So, Jack Charlton passed away this week, aged 85. But how old was he when he made his England debut? Well, literally, he got called up to the England squad and made his debut 2 months before his 30th birthday. He was 29 before getting his call up, on which he went on to do 35 appearances, including the 1966 World Cup final. So yeah, we're 29. So 28, 29, 30 gets you a point on that. And that concludes the current affairs round. Now we will move quickly on to the alphabet round. And depending on how long shutdown, lockdown goes on for, and how long we're all stuck at home and not wanting to pay exorbitant prices for meals and drinks, it is the alphabet round, beginning with the letter L. L for Leprechaun or Leeds United. Leeds. So, question number 1. Which L is the cosmetic surgical method of removing unwanted body fat? So, which L is a cosmetic surgical method of removing unwanted body fat? Question number 2. Which L flows through Dublin? Which L flows through Dublin? Question number 3. Which L is the surname of the artist best remembered for his Matchstick Men? So which L is the surname of the artist best remembered for his Matchstick Men? Question number 4. Which L is where you will find the temple of Karnak in Egypt? Karnak. Which L is where you will find the temple of Karnak in Egypt? Karnak. So which L is where you will find the temple of Karnak in Egypt? And the final question on the alphabet round, letters beginning with L. Which L is the island Sappho, an archaic Greek poet, from? So, which Greek island is the archaic Greek poet Sappho from? Does anybody want any questions beginning with L repeating? So, guys, anybody want any repeating or ready for the answers? So, answers for the alphabet round. Let us begin with L. Answers begin with L. Which L is a cosmetic surgical method of removing unwanted body fat? That is liposuction or liposuction. Liposuction way. Anyway, liposuction. Question number 2. Which L flows through Dublin? It's the Liffey, the River Liffey. Which L? Question number 3. Which L is the surname of the artist best remembered for his Matchstick Men? And that is Lowry. 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 And question number 4. Which L is where you will find the temple of Karnak or Kamenak in Egypt? That is in Luxor. And final question on letters answer beginning with L. Which L is the island Sappho and an archaic Greek poet from? So which Greek island is the archaic Greek poet Sappho from? And that is Lesbos. Lesbos. So the third round, by the way, tonight's scores are 58. So third round coming up. And the question is, what comes next? So I'm going to read you a sequence of answers, and there is an answer that logically follows this answer. So, for example, if the question was 1, 2, 3, the answer would be 4. So it's basically as logical as that. So question number 1, what comes next? Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Andorra. So what comes next? Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Andorra. So question number 1 again. What comes next? Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Andorra. Question number 2. What comes next? Q, W, E, R, T, Y. So what comes next? Q, W, E, R, T, Y. Question number 3. What comes next? Roger, John, Brian. So what comes next? Roger, John, Brian. Question number 4. What comes next? Home, brain, heart. So, question number 4. What comes next? Home, brain, heart. And the final question on what comes next? Brazil, Brazil, England, Brazil, West Germany. What comes next? So what comes next after Brazil, Brazil, England, Brazil, West Germany? Now guys, in the comments, does anybody want any questions repeating on what comes next? Yeah, had a lovely afternoon today. Catch up with old mates. We had to come round to ours because we're waiting on our DFS settee getting delivered. It's been delivered, not by a DFS delivery crew, which has intrigued me quite well. Yeah. So questions will be asked next week on that situation. But it looks good. It looks checked. Team at DFS looked after it very well for me. Does help that I'm friends with all the people involved. So yeah. So anybody want any questions repeating on what comes next? So that's big negatory. So question number 1. What comes next? Afghanistan, Albania, Algeria, Andorra. And the answer is Angola. They are the countries of the world in alphabetical order. Angola. Question number 2. What comes next? QWERTY. And the answer is U for umbrella. The top rows on a standard English keyboard / typewriter. QWERTY. Question number 3. What comes next? Roger, John, Brian. And the answer is, I hope my wife got this one correct, it is Freddie. We have the first names of the members of Queen. So Roger, John, Brian, and Freddie. I'll let you have Frederick, Federico, Fedster, Fred. But other than that, that's it. So, question number 4 on the what comes next round. What comes next? Home, brain, heart. And the answer is courage. They are the things sought after by the main characters in The Wizard of Oz. And the final question on what comes next. Brazil, Brazil, England, Brazil, West Germany. And the answer is Argentina. They are the World Cup winning nations in order. So Brazil, Brazil, England, Brazil, West Germany, Argentina. So guys, I'm going for a wee now because I've had way too many Budweisers today. Next question, the next round is sounds the same, try bonds, and then a twist on the current round. So go for a wee. Like an episode of Cocktail. Well, guys, back. Hope you all enjoyed a nice week. I did. And on with these. Sounds the same round. Now, remember, new round we introduced a couple of weeks ago? Sounds the same. For example, something in a computer to get your teeth into is bite and bite. So it's the same word, but it sounds the same, but it's two different words. So, round number 4 sounds the same. Question number 1. Makes beer and a contusion. Or a contusion. So, makes beer and a contusion. Makes beer and a contusion. Contusion. Question number 2. An enemy and a fake. An enemy and a fake. Question number 3. Pieces of chain and a member of the cat family. So pieces of chain and a member of the cat family. Question number 4. A pungent yellow condiment and assembled for roll call. So a pungent yellow condiment and the army assembling for roll call. And question number 5 on sounds the same. Fish eggs and the 17th letter of the Greek alphabet. So fish eggs and the 17th letter of the Greek alphabet. Now, dudes, anybody want one repeating? A little bit concerned that Kelly's is quite quiet today. Why is he so quiet? Is it because he's got a fam round? Yep. So do 2 and 4. Oh, Taylor's want 2 and 4 repeating. So question number 2. An enemy and a fake. So enemy and fake. Question number 4. pungent yellow condiment and the army assembles for roll call? My wife, Donna's really mad at me. The fact that I have no sense of direction. So in the end, I had to pack up my stuff and left. Right. Oh, Khalees is having a barbecue and entertaining. Well, sure, you can leave the entertaining to me. Right, so does anybody else want to repeat it on the sounds the same round? Question number 1. Makes beer and a contusion is bruise. You brew a beer and you have a bruise. So you bruise and you bruise. Question number 2. Enemy and fake. Enemy and fake. 4 and 4. So 4. So you have a 4 and 4. Enemy 4. Question number 3. Pieces of change. That family. That is Lynx and Lynx. Could have gone with teenage boys. Teenage boys aftershave. Lynx and Lynx. And question number 4. Pungent yellow condiment and assemble for an army roll call is mustard. So that's a pungent yellow condiment, mustard, and assemble for army roll call, mustard. Mustard. And the 5th question on sounds the same. Fish eggs and the 17th letter of the Greek alphabet. That is row and row. So, guys, if anybody wants any shout outs, feel free to send them in by whatever social media message you want. I'd just like to give out a retro yo, Ricky Martin shout out for Ricky Martin. Sat having a cup of tea. And a barbecue. Hopefully, some pizza oven as well, because Rick's pizzas are top of the campsite, as well as his snoring. To be fair, but you know, at least with pizzas, there's something nice to eat at the end. So, guys, Tribons. 3 words, all connected by a common word. Quite like this round, one of my favourites. So, question number 1 on the Tribons round. Ant, Billy, and capital. Ant, Billy, and capital. Question number 2. Stuart, Ralph, John. Stuart, Ralph, John. Question number 3. Ear, root, Panama. Ear, root, Panama. Question number 4 on Tribons. Flag, north, telephone. Flag, north, telephone. And the 5th question on the Tribons round is oil, war, finger. Oil, war, finger. So, dudes, anybody want any repeating on the Tri-Bonds round? Oh, well done, Khalees. 5 out of 5 on that one. Not that one, previous one. Has Ricky fetched his piece, Ruben? Is Ricky Martin treating you all to some dough? Oh, repeat questions 3 and 5. Of course I will, mate. Question 3. Here, route, and Panama. So question 3 is ear, route, and Panama. And question 5 repeated is oil, war, finger. So oil, war, and finger. So is anybody ready for the answers? Let's give it a go. So question number 1. Ant, Billy, and capital. The connecting word is hill. Anthill, hillbilly, and Capitol Hill. I know pizza's not barbecue food. It's not really camping food, but honestly, when Dick gets his big oven out, talk about all your milkshakes being the girls to the yard. The pizza oven brings all the middle-aged and elderly women in caravans to his picnic table. So, question number 1 was Ant, Billy, and Capital, and the answer was hill, hillbilly, Capitol Hill, Anthill. Question number 2, Stuart, Ralph, and John. The answer is Little. Stuart Little, Ralph Little, and Little John. Question number 3, ear, root, Panama. It is canal. Ear Canal, Root Canal, and the Panama Canal. Question number 4, flag, north, and telephone. It is pole. Flag pole, north pole, and telephone pole. And question number 5 is oil, war, finger. And the answer is paint. Oil paint, war paint, and finger paint. So guys, the next round is, so we had a couple of weeks, we had Who's the Daddy, and then we had Who's the Mama, and then we had Who's the Child, right? Or Who's the Sibling, and now we've got Who's the Ant. So yeah, all the answers are a famous ant. And yeah, so famous ant. So, question number 1 on famous ants, on Who's the Ant? Fiona Shaw played this maternal ant, whose main aim seemed to take the magic out of the summer holidays. So, Fiona Shaw played this maternal ant, no H in ant, whose main aim seemed to be to take the magic out of the summer holidays. Question number 2. The sister of Marge and Patty, this cartoon ant has been married 6 times. So the sister of Marge and Patty, this cartoon ant has been married 6 times. Question number 3. Clara Blandick played her as a farm wife, and Queen Latifah played her as a diner owner in the Muppets version. So in the original, Clara Blandick played her as a farm wife, and Queen Latifah played her as a diner owner in the Muppets version. Question 4. Bryce Dallas Howard played this aunt who had a nightmare when her nephews visit the theme park where she's the operations manager. So Bryce Dallas Howard played this aunt who had a nightmare when her nephews visited the theme park where she's the operations manager. I only need the first names, don't need any surnames on all these, just the first names. Question number 5. This fairground aunt had a cruel streak and used her admirer's love for her to her own advantage, never having a cup of tea and a slice of cake with him or bum swizzling together. So this fairground aunt had a cruel streak and used her admirer's love for her to her own advantage, never taking him up for a cup of tea and a slice of cake with him or bum swizzling together. Antiseptic. Oh, good one. Close, but no cigar. Anybody want any repeating? Or shall we just go with the flow? So we'll do this round, then we'll have a break, and then it's the loser's choice round. Question 1. Question 1. In the ant round. Who's the ant? Fiona Shaw played this maternal ant, whose main aim seemed to be to take the magic out of the summer holidays. And for some jokes, oh, Rick's not here, he's with you guys. He should be doing jokes. I mean, Kelly, to be fair, you're just like cooking some sausages. I don't know what. I mean, I don't want to get dark, but you know, when I was coming home from Aldi earlier, I was listening to the radio, and apparently an actress, she's killed herself. And Donna said, "Oh," I said, "I can't remember. I think her name was Reese something." And Donna went, "With a spoon?" I went, "No, it was with a knife, I think." So yeah, it's still not time for any jokes, I'm guessing. I know of a lot of confusion when President went to Disneyland the other week, because he told them that they couldn't just shout when Secret Service had a threat against his life. They couldn't just shout anymore. Just get down, get down. They couldn't say that anymore. So when he went to Disneyland and someone shouted, "Donald, duck!" he just ran over and had his photo took. So who's the ant? Question number 1. Fiona Shaw played this maternal aunt whose main aim seemed to be to take the magic out of the summer holidays. And it is, obviously, Aunt Petunia from Harry Potter. Harry's mum's sister who literally ruined his life every summer. Question number 2. The sister of Marge and Patty This cartoon aunt has been married 6 times. It's Aunt Selma. So that's Aunt Selma. Clara Blandick played her as a farm wife, and Queen Latifah played her as a diner owner in the Muppets version of this film. It is, of course, Aunt Em from Wizard of Oz. So Aunt Em from Wizard of Oz. If you ever seen Muppets Wizard of Oz, worth watching. So question number 4. Bryce Dallas Howard played this aunt who has a nightmare when her nephews visit the theme park where she's operations manager. It is Aunt Claire. She is the owner of Jurassic World, where her 2 nephews come and the dinosaurs all go crazy. Aunt Claire, that one. And question number 5. This fairground aunt had a cruel streak and used her admirers' love for her to her own advantage, never having a cup of tea and a slice of cake with him or bum swizzling together. It is, of course, Aunt Sally from Wurzel Gummidge. So we've got the last 4 rounds coming up. If anybody wants to have a wee, anybody wants to have a poo, we shall. Anybody wants to go for? I'm not going anywhere, so you know I'm just gonna stay looking at the screen. Might do a few jokes. How many of these jokes are rubbish? So how many apples go on an apple tree? All of them. Why did the old man fall into the well? Because he couldn't see that well. I used to work in a shoe recycling shop, but it was soul destroying. But thankfully, went into work on Monday. My boss said, "Have a good day," so I went home. And I had to have a word with Donna earlier. I said, Donna, you've drawn your eyebrows too high, and she seemed surprised. Anybody know why ET is short? What ET is short for? Because he's only got little legs. What's orange and sounds like a parrot? A carrot. This morning I got up and Alexa said to me, "Don't call me Shirley." I'd actually left it in airplane mode. Right, so guys, next round. We've had a wee, we've had a poo. This is the losers round. So it's time for losers round. And last week it was the Red and White Quizzards, albeit not a full strength Red and White Quizzards. But they've asked for the Yorkshire round this round. So all questions have been a bit cheeky. And there's 2 Yorkshire themed rounds this week because basically couldn't get a clear answer about what kind of Yorkshire round my little brother wanted. Oh, by the way, happy birthday to Catherine Joel today. It's her birthday today. One of my future sister-in-law's bridesmaids, I believe. I hope I haven't put my foot in it then. Anyway, so question number 1 in the Yorkshire round. In what year was Yorkshire split into 4 parts? So when did Yorkshire stop being Yorkshire and the Ridings and become North, South, East and West Yorkshire? What year did Yorkshire split into 4 parts? Now, question close to my heart. Question number 2, what did Percy Shaw of Halifax invent? So, what did Percy Shaw of Halifax invent? Question 3. What semi-precious stone is found around Whitby? What semi-precious stone is found around Whitby? Question number 4. In the Yorkshire round for the losers. The highest inn in the British Isles is found in Yorkshire, but what is its name? So, the highest inn or pub, if you want to be, if you don't know what an inn is, the highest inn in the British Isles is found in Yorkshire, but what is its name? And the final question on Yorkshire facts. Benjamin Waugh, W-A-U-G-H, Benjamin Waugh was a Victorian social reformer and campaigner born in Settle. What charity did he found? So what charity did Benjamin Waugh, a Victorian social reformer and campaigner born in the Yorkshire market town of Settle, found? So he founded a charity that you've all heard of. So, guys and dolls, does anybody want any Yorkshire questions repeating? We got some farm animals recently, and we've got a chicken. It's really clever chicken. It counts its eggs. It counts its eggs itself. It's a real mathma chicken. And I heard recently a cheese factory exploded in France. Debris was everywhere. So, no one wants any questions repeating? Question number 1. In what year did Yorkshire split into 4 parts, going from Yorkshire Ridings to East, South, North and West Yorkshire? It was 1974. Question number 2. What did Percy Shaw of Halifax invent? He invented, and this is close to my heart and my wife's, the cat's eye. So the cat's eye that sits in the middle of the road, that's what Percy Shaw invented. And my first reprimand as a supervisor came when my wife didn't wear her safety specs while gluing in a reflector on a cat's eye for the electronic ones. Got me in trouble with health and safety. Cheers, Don. Which semi-precious stone is found Whitby? The answer is jet. Jet, and not the amazing woman from Gladiators, just Whitby jet. Question number 4. The highest inn or the highest pub in the British Isles is found in Yorkshire, but what is its name? It is the Pan Hill Inn. It's the Tan Hill Inn. And question number 5 on the Yorkshire Round. Benjamin Waugh was a Victorian social reformer and campaigner born in the market town of Settle. But what charity did he found? He founded the NSPCC, the National Society of Prevention of Cruelty to Children. The NSPCC. So guys, we are now on to the can't keep this going on for a long time, but it's the school work round, and it's I will name a school, you will tell me what TV or film that school is from. They are all actually TV shows this week. What school is this from? What TV show is this school from? 3rd Street Elementary School in Arkansas. So it's for 3rd Street Elementary School in Arkansas. Question number 2. What TV show is this school from? Rudge Park Comprehensive. Rudge Park Comprehensive. Question number 3. Which TV show is this school from? The Moordale Secondary School. Moordale Secondary School. Moordale. Moordale Secondary School. Question number 4. What TV show is this school from? The Abbey Grove School. Abbey Grove School. Abbey Grove School. And question number 5. What TV show is this school from? The Hawkins Middle School. The Hawkins Middle School. Well, Khalees, if you like the spoon one, I was trained to be an accountant at one point, and I got constipated. But like any good accountant, I worked it out with a pencil. Now, does anybody want any school questions repeating? Because it's 8:05 and I'm starving. So does anybody want any school questions repeating? Just like to say, me and my brother used to enjoy going up one of the hills near where we lived, and we'd get this big tire and we'd like climb up inside it, and then we'd send each other down hill and like bounce. They were good years. Right, so no one wants any question repeating. Question 1. 3rd Street Elementary School in Arkansas. The TV show is Recess, the cartoon Recess. Question number 2. Rudge Park Comprehensive. That's Rudge Park Comprehensive. It's from a TV show In-Betweeners. Question number 3. The question is, what TV show is the Moordale Secondary School from? And it's from an amazing Netflix show, Sex Education. Definitely recommend watching it if you've not seen it before. It's quite good. Sex Education. Question number 4. Abbey Grove School. The Abbey Grove School is from the Jack Whitehall comedy, allegedly. Bad Education. Bad Education, question 4. And question 5. What TV show is the Hawkins Middle School from? Hawkins Middle School is from a TV hit, Stranger Things. Stranger Things. So, guys, 2 more rounds left. There's no dingbats this week, so don't get your hopes up. We have got the connection round, and then I'm going to finish on a little bit of comedy. So, connection round. 5 questions. 1 connection. That connection is worth 5 points. But it's got to be the exact connection that I'm referring to. Anything less is 0. So, guys, question number 1. Are you ready? So, a word used to describe the distribution of cards in an orderly rotation to players for a game or round. So, question 1. To distribute cards in an orderly rotation to players for a game or round. Question number 2. This famous battle took place in 1066. This famous battle took place in 1066. Question number 3. A journey made on a horse, a bicycle, a motorcycle, or in a vehicle. A journey made on a horse, a bicycle, a motorcycle, or even in a vehicle. Shaba. Question number 4. According to apocryphal Christian and Islamic tradition, this saint was the mother of Mary and the maternal grandmother of Jesus. So, according to apocryphal Christian and Islamic tradition, this saint was the mother of Mary and the maternal grandmother of Jesus. So, saint somebody. According to apocryphal Christian and Islamic tradition, this saint was the mother of Mary and the maternal grandmother of Jesus. And the final question on the connection round is: a veteran of the British Army who is known for his charity work and his recovery from severe burns suffered during the Falklands War. So this guy is a veteran of the British Army, known for his charity work and recovery from severe burn injuries during the Falklands War. So does anybody want any questions repeating? Is Ricky Martin tucking into a burnt sausage? Does anybody want any questions repeating? Is Lisa Martin sat at the barbecue eating some dry halloumi? Does anybody want any questions repeating? How are the Taylors doing? Lauren, you enjoying it? No club singing around tonight, dear. Might do a little one-off for you. No, I mean. You wanna know that nobody ever did. Nobody ever did me. That was obviously Chesney Hawks, the one and only, which sounds a little bit like this. Nobody ever did. Right then, so is everybody ready to play? Right then, dudes. So, question 1. To distribute cards in an orderly rotation to players for a game or round, that answer is deal. I hope, by the way, you've all got your connection locked in and you're not going to cheat and change your connection once you read all the answers. But question 1, the answer is deal. Question number 2. This battle took place in 1066, and it's the Battle of Hastings. Question number 3. A journey made on a horse, bicycle, motorcycle, or even in a vehicle, that is called ride. Question number 4. According to apocryphal Christian and Islamic tradition, this saint was the mother of Mary and the maternal grandmother of Jesus. It is Saint Anne. Question number 5. A veteran of the British Army who is known for his charity work and recovery from severe burns suffered during the Falkland Wars is Simon Weston. Now, guys, the only answer I'm accepting for the 5 bonus points is they're all places with piers. They've all got a pier. Deal's got a pier, Hastings Pier, Ryde Pier, St Anne's Pier at St Living St Anne's, and Weston-super-Mare Pier, often known as Weston. So the answer is pier. Right, guys, so final round. This round is worth 8 points, and there are 8 questions, and it is Yorkshire phrases. So I'm going to tell you a Yorkshire phrase, and you are going to tell me what it means in the Queen's English. Now, I will allow some tolerance in the exact meaning, but essentially, as long as you've got the Queen's English version of what I'm saying in Broad Yorkshire, then you get the point. So, question number 1. Put wood in toil, while I'm born in a barn. Put wood in toil, while I'm born in a barn. While I'm born in a barn. Put wood in toil. Were born in a barn. Put wood in toil. Put wood in oil. Were born in a barn. Question number 2. You're right, Nesh. You're right, Nesh. You're right, Nesh. All connections were 5. 5 points for the connection on the connections round. Yeah, 5 points. So, question number 3. Is Black Hawk Bill's mother's? 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 Question number 4. It's like Blackpool bloody illuminations in here. Question number 4. It's like Blackpool bloody illuminations in here. Now, like I said, there's some tolerance to the answers, but as long as you've got the general gist of what the Yorkshire phrase is, then that's fine. You don't have to be word for word. Question number 5. Tin, tin, tin. Tin, tin, tin. Question number 5. Tin, tin, tin. Question number 6. Is neither use nor ornament. Question number 6. Is neither use nor ornament. Is neither use nor ornament. Question number 7. Berate. Question number 7. Berate. Question number 7. Berate. And question number 8, the final question. Gizzard Truddy. Gizzard Truddy. Gizzard Truddy. Right, so does anybody want any of those Yorkshire phrases repeating? Any questions repeating, or we're going to finalise the scores with the answers? So question number one. Question number one in the Queen's English would be, put wood in oil, what have I born in a barn? And in the Queen's English, that is, please shut the door. Where the dickens were you brought up where you think it's okay to sit in a draft? So, put wood in oil, what have I born in a barn? Is, please shut the door. Where the dickens were you brought up that you think it's okay to sit in a draft? Like I said, it doesn't have to be word for word. As long as you've got the general gist of it, then you should. As long as you've got the general gist of it, you're fine. Doesn't have to be word for word. Question number two. You're eight, Nesh. I don't know, I've got a complaint coming in.
So we're declaring on 37.
I ain't finished answering questions yet.
Oh.
There's no 8 rounds to go.
8?
There's 8 answers to go.
No.
Well done. I mean, well done on that.
There's another 8 questions to go, aren't there?
Have you already answered your own questions?
No.
I'm getting answers out to last round still. I'm literally still right. I mean, it's no wonder people are suspicious at the schools when somebody's declared the answer already. So yeah, eat your 8, Nesh. Answer is, can you not handle a bit of cold? Question number 3. Is Black or Bill's mother's? And the answer in English is, the weather over there looks like it's going to rain. So question number 3. Is Black or Bill's mother's? And the answer is, the weather over there looks like it's going to rain. Question number 4. It's like Blackpool bloody illuminations in here. And the answer is, I'm your father and it's my responsibility to remind you that you have left one light on in the house. Like I said, it doesn't have to be accurate. Question number 5. Tin, tin, tin. And the answer is, the item I'm looking for does not reside in the designated tin. The item I'm looking for doesn't reside in the designated tin. Question number 6 is neither use nor ornament. And the answer is, that gentleman serves literally no purpose. So he's neither use nor ornament. That gentleman serves quite literally no purpose. Like I said, the answer doesn't have to be word for word. As long as you've got the general grasp of it, then you're fine. Question number 7. Berate. And that answer is, I'm so desperately sorry to hear about the awful time you're going through, but I have faith and hope that things will sort themselves out, or everything will be okay. And question 8, the answer for Gizzard Chuddy is, please may I have some chewing gum? Now guys, if you want to text me your scores or declare them on here so that's when we can declare one extra. I shall write them all down and declare them at the end. I must admit, I've had too much drink, Ricky Martin. Boo, 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 boo. God, 8:30, drinking, eh? Skills, I've got 180 out of 58. Ding, doom, boom, boom, yeah, I started slow and I just carried on being slow, to be fair. I'm intrigued to what the antisocial Sams are going to declare, because before the end of the last round, they actually declared along the lines of 30 something, and we'd still not finished with questions. Oh, we're all coming in. Have you actually got a hot tub howlers? Have you actually got? Well, Oxco's coming in, and they're all secret. No one knows. No one's declared it on the YouTube. So just waiting on the antisocial Salmons to work out what they're declaring again.
She's messaging on Facebook. We're declaring 44.
44. Well, unfortunately, the Leeds success can't carry on. They got 43, the Butterworths. The Martins in the hot tub howlers with Khalees. Milkshake does bring all the boys to the yard, and also Lisa and Rick to the sisters. 36. Taylor's 38. Red and White Quizzes 30. What's going on? Red and White Quizzes are proper not doing very well. I think you guys need young baby Ollie back in your team. He'll know all the kid questions. But the winners were the antisocial Salmons, who no one were aware of the scores. 44. And genuinely, mate, they announced 44 after all your scores were in, and they did not know any of them. So the winners are the antisocial Salmons, and the losers are the Red and White Quizzes again. This is bizarre. Well, guys, stay safe. Hashtag stay alert. Listen to Boris, do what he says, and we'll all either die or be cured.